Xbox One.
Alright, it's here. The Xbox One has arrived, and we picked it up, and you can tell from the box that we have the Day One edition. So we got some extra perks in here that you may not have if you got the regular Xbox One, but I'll still show them to you. Alright, one of the features with the Day One edition is the black box. I'll show you some more as we go, but I'll just tell you what they are right now. The controller, Day One controller, has a little inscription on it. We get a code that gives us a special achievement, right? And then we got some DLCs for our games. So anyway, let's get right in here. Gonna be careful with the box again. And safety first. Safety first. It's got two things to tape this time. Oh my gosh. So it's a little harder. Turns out it opens that way. Alright. Let's jump right in. I like to start with the paperwork first. The paperwork's the most boring. We'll get to the better stuff as we go. But right here, it looks like we have our... Whoa! Comes with a sticker. I didn't expect that. But we also got an Xbox Live Gold trial. It looks like it's 14 days. And then we also got our code for the Day One exclusive content. Alright, here we got our manual. Teaches you how to set it up, all that jazz, and then we got our warranty information as well. Paperwork's the most boring part. We're done. Alright, let's get into this. The Xbox One comes with a headset in case you don't have anything at home. Of course, it's not going to be anything too great. It's just a mono headset. It looks a little cheap, but it will get the job done. Alright, I mean, you probably have better gear at home anyway, but in case you don't, there's your headset. Alright, we got our HDMI cable right here. From what I know, it's 4K capable. So if you have a nice TV, if you're willing to shell out $27,000 or however much they cost right now, then you can use this cable. For that, or for your nice TVs, I have a tube TV. Alright, and this cable is about 6 feet long, so standard. Alright, right here we got, it looks like a Connect cable. Oh no, this is your power cable. Just your standard cable. I'll tell you how long it is right now. This twist tie was twisted 30 times, I think. Alright. Not so long. 3 feet, a little over 3 feet. But that's going to connect to the power brick, which will give you a little more length, probably another 3 feet. And once again, the power brick is enormous, but it's got to be for all that power, right? Xbox is a powerhouse. I'll go over its specs in a little bit. There's the brick, goes with the power cable, HDMI cable. All right, now we get to the controller. That's exciting. We all had an Xbox, right? The regular Xbox controllers were hideous. It was a caricature of any other controller. It was big and bulky and stupid. The Xbox 360 controller was a huge change and we all loved it. Really good controller. So let's see how good this one is. We got the inscription right in the middle for Day One. And actually I'm really excited about this controller. The look of it is just really pretty, I think. I like it more than the PlayStation controller. But it still has the same feel, same buttons, YXBA, the analog sticks that are kind of off-centered. Oh, it has a new D-pad. It doesn't have that bulky circular one anymore. It's actually, it feels really nice. Nice and clicky. So, but you still have your Xbox button up here, your button to sync the controllers. Oh, and there's, in the R&L triggers, there's now force feedback, which is like 2 mini rumble packs from your Nintendo 64 built right into the triggers. So I obviously can't feel it now, but that could be exciting in a game. But it feels really good. So once again, we'll have to try it when it's plugged in, see how great it really is. But it feels really nice, and I'm sure it's going to work great, just like the 360 controller. Alright, well, we got the Kinect here, which we're probably all pretty familiar with the Kinect. A lot of fun games on the 360, but this one has been upgraded, vastly upgraded. If I can get it out of here, I want to be careful. Okay, so the Kinect has been upgraded, like I said. It can now record in 1080p. It's got multiple sensors, so it can pick up multiple players, multiple controllers, and it can identify them as they switch around and move around. 1080p, let's see. It's got infrared now too, so when the lights are out or when they're dim, it can still pick you up for those late nights when you're having a romantic evening of gaming with your dating simulator. It's gonna pick you up. And it also handles voice commands, such as, please help me get out of this creepy guy's basement.
No.
Voice commands are still spotty, but hopefully that will work because I'm terrified. Alright, that's all the components and everything, so it's console time! So, these next gen consoles are awesome. First off, the specs are great on this system. Oh, you know what? Sorry, I just found these. Came with batteries for the controller. It's still got the removable pack on back that just uses AA batteries. So, but it comes with 2. Okay. But this is an awesome console. It's got a 500 gig hard drive, a Blu-ray player, 8 gigs DDR3 RAM, an 8-core processor, and I don't know, that's probably enough. That's a lot of good stuff. And also, much like the PlayStation 4, they've done a lot to make it, beautiful on the outside. Oh man, that's cooler than I thought. Okay, so it's got this cool glossy surface, and from what I had seen in the past, I thought this was just painted on, but this is actually opened up for airflow. So I knew on the side it had a lot of room for fans and airflow, but up top too, it's not just a graphic. So you got your glossy over here and then plenty of space for airflow. There's your Blu-ray disc drive, you got your on button. You got a USB port over here, USB 3 I believe, and when you want to sync up your controllers, you got that button right there. On the back, there's several ports as well. You got your power, HDMI out, your optical audio, HDMI in, 2 more USB ports, your Kinect, IR out, and Ethernet. But yeah, it looks gorgeous. It's about the same size as the 360 it looks like. It's not very heavy, probably about the same weight. But it looks really good, and I'm excited to try it out. A lot of good games already. Based on reviews, I'm going to start with Rise, because 4s and 5s are great, just like Knack on the PS4. No, there are some awesome games. So I'm really excited to try it out, and yeah, thanks, there it is. Wait a minute, Don Geronimo's the channel, subscribe. We got a lot of good videos coming out, so make sure you subscribe, like us if it's funny. If it's not funny, like us, and then we'll try harder in the future maybe. I don't know, just don't dislike us. Like us!
It's not one.